Today we're going to compare the Bugaboo Butterfly 2 and the Stokke Yoyo3, two premium brand ultra compacts that have quite different advantages and disadvantages with relation to child comfort, ease of use, longevity, and driving characteristics. So let's jump straight into it then, beginning with the Butterfly 2, which weighs in at 7.3 kilos and folds down to 45 by 24 by 55 centimeters. It can take 22 kilos in the seat and 8 in the underslung shopping basket. Looking at child comfort, the Butterfly has both a newborn acceptable near-flat recline, in Europe and most of the world at least, as well as a nicely upright position. Size-wise, the seat has a width of 33 centimeters, a length for the sitting surface of 92, measured by adding up the lengths of the backboard, baseboard, and leg rest, and a total longer length of 119 when considering space under the canopy and the distance to the front frame mounted footrest. As far as other aspects of the seat go, the textiles have a durable, quality feel, and the harness has a 5-point buckle, no rethread shoulder strap adjustment, and uses the angling of its pads to hold the straps out from the seat back. The canopy is both extendable and has a sun flap and gives great sun coverage, while ventilation is provided via a coverable mesh peekaboo window. For the newborn period, in addition to that near-flat recline, depending on where in the world you live, Bugaboo plans to release a cocoon for the model later in the year and also has car seat adapters available that are compatible with a variety of brands. Moving on to parent comfort, the Butterfly 2's handle stands at a fixed height of 103 centimeters, while the shopping basket is pleasantly accessible in the way it flips open to extend off the rear frame. With regards to folding, the model has an easy one-handed fold, ending in a self-standing package that can be carried either by a stretchy shoulder strap or by the leg rest, which doubles as a carry handle. As far as how the Butterfly feels to use, the chassis has a sturdy, dependable feel with thick bars, reinforced connection points, and a lot of care paid to have tight, precisely fitted components, which makes the model feel better manufactured than many other top-end ultra compacts on the wider market. The Butterfly has decent-sized wheels, 5.5 inches in the front and 6 in the back. Shock absorption is stiff versus some ultra compacts out there, and the model will be most comfortable to drive over smoother pavement, but it can still handle stuff like fine-grained gravel, uneven sidewalks, and lawn when you need to. Moving on, the Yoyo3 clocks in at a lighter 6.2 kilos and folds down to a smaller 44 by 18 by 52 centimeters. It can take the same 22 kilos in the seat, and at 10 kilos, a little more than the Butterfly in its underslung shopping basket. Looking at child comfort, the Yoyo seat has a shallower recline than the Butterfly, and the upright position is also a tad more sloped. Size-wise, the Yoyo seat is a little narrower than the Butterfly's, at 31 centimeters, and the lack of an inbuilt leg rest makes it shorter in terms of the sitting surface, 69 centimeters when the seat is upright, and 76 when reclined, with the difference coming from a pillow sewn on the inside of the canopy that pops into place when you lay back the seat, making the backrest 51 centimeters, which is nearly equal to the Butterfly's, while when upright, the Yoyo's backrest is significantly shorter, at 44. In addition, the Yoyo's longer length, when considering space under the canopy and the distance to the footrest, is shorter as well, at 112. As far as other aspects of the seat are concerned, the Yoyo's textiles are similarly durable and premium feeling, and the canopy provides roughly equal sun coverage with its two-part sun flap. On the negative side, the Yoyo shoulder straps unfortunately do need to be rethreaded to change elevation. The 3-point buckle takes a little more effort when lining up components, and while the Yoyo provides similar ventilation, one must choose between covering the mesh insert or the peekaboo window, meaning that at least a little light will always get in. For the newborn period, the Yoyo also has car seat adapters available that are compatible with the same variety of brands, as well as both a hard-shelled bassinet and the Zero Plus base, which provides a reverse-facing newborn solution that can be folded with the model without increasing its folded dimensions. When it comes to parent comfort, the Yoyo's handle stands at a higher fixed height of 106 centimeters, but while the shopping basket is similarly large, it's a little harder to access than the Butterfly's in my opinion. With regards to folding, the Yoyo takes a tad more effort, requiring 2 hands and having 2 steps, but that being said, the folding system is also a lot simpler mechanically than the Butterfly's, making the model more durable as a result. When folded, the Yoyo similarly self-stands and is much more comfortable to carry by its own shoulder strap due to the model's lighter weight and significantly slimmer folded profile. As far as how the Yoyo feels to use, it also has a substantial feel with decent-sized bars, while the simpler design, with very few internal components, makes the model feel as though you can treat it a bit more roughly, without the same potential for mechanical problems down the line. Driving-wise, the Yoyo's wheels are a little smaller than the Butterfly's, 5.3 inches all round, while suspension is more or less the same, leaving the Yoyo a hair less capable over rough ground. Though that being said, the difference here is somewhat negligible in my opinion, and the Yoyo is similarly capable of tackling the same sort of lighter rough conditions when you need it to. So which one of these should you get then? Both of these are good models, and equally worth getting depending on what you're looking for. The main advantages of the Butterfly are its better seat size, recline positions, and inbuilt leg rest, its more accessible storage, and its easier fold, while the Yoyo has a durability advantage with its simpler design, is lighter and more comfortable to carry, and has better newborn options available. In general, these differences make the Butterfly a bit better for in and out of the car use in my opinion, as well as for parents likely to be out for long periods daily, as a result of the more comfortable seat, while the Yoyo has an edge for situations that involve regular need to carry your stroller, such as if you live in a city with a lot of crowded public transport, as well as travel situations with a newborn. In any case, we hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, please subscribe, as this sort of support really helps us to continue making videos in the future. If you'd like to know more about either of these models, we have standalone reviews that go into a lot more detail, and links have been added in the description. In addition, if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page, which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description as well. Thank you.